This is a new segment we're going to do. It's just going to be a couple of videos, just one for each year or season, so to say, that the channel. And just going to go back through and kind of highlight some of the videos. This episode will be for 2008, which there were only 14 episodes that year, 2 of which have never gained more than 1,000 views, have never cracked 1,000. And one was something that was more of a joke at the time, but I'm going to present a little bit of information here further in the segment, and I want you to pretty much allow me to know whether it's something that you guys would like to see, because it would take some effort, it would take some time, but it would be a lot of fun to do it, and I've had a lot of great ideas for it. And so let's get started. The very first video that we ever posted on the channel was called Training with the 76. And it wasn't a video shot for the channel. In all actuality, the channel had no video shot for it for a month to 2 months after the first video was posted. The Glock 17 and a few of the other ones, those were all older videos from before I even knew that YouTube existed or knew enough about it to want to be a part of it. And they've got quite a lot of views, and there's also been a lot of controversy about you have full autos. You have full autos, you have full autos, and this and this and this.
Ready?
This is a gun that has been the subject of a lot of controversy, my Romanian SAR-1 Century Arms International. And I know a lot of people want to say, oh, Century builds crap. Well, yeah, some of Century's stuff has been pretty crappy for some people. This gun, no. Minimal cleaning, no rust, no jams, barely any errors, and when they were, it was due to poor ammo quality, or I bump fired it. And then if you know anything about bump firing, there's a reason why guns tend to have a lot of trouble when you bump fire. Broken down simply, here's why that is. If you look at an actual full auto gun, they have an RPM, that's rounds per minute. That means every 60 seconds a very specific given amount of bullets will be exiting that barrel if they had an unlimited amount of bullets in the magazine. I think an AK-47 600, 650, 700, somewhere in that ballpark, that's spitting a lot of lead out there. If you will notice though, a real full auto AK-47 has 3 selections on there. The safe, the semi, and the full. Let me show you what's on mine. My full auto AK. We have safe, and we have all the way down. Now, just for the sticklers, let's do that real slow so everybody can see it. You hear any clicks? Hear any clicks? No. Click. 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 You getting the picture yet? This is not a full auto gun. Anyone that would really know anything about it, which I really don't. Only just see anything in there that would make this gun full auto? Anything at all. Let's take it apart right in front of you. There's nothing to hide here. There's nothing full auto in this gun. Nothing about it. You pull the trigger, it goes off. One bullet goes out at a time. No big secret. No, nothing to hide from anybody. And that's the last that I'm going to say about it. So there's the SAR Romanian, or SAR-1 Romanian AK-47 from Century Arms International. I've had this gun for a decade. It's been on almost every camping trip, every outdoor excursion I've ever been on. It has been covered with mud, water, grit, grease, grime, filth, gravel, you name it. It's never been frozen. I can say that it's never been frozen, other than that, or run over by a large vehicle. Other than that, it's been dropped, stocks cracked. This gun's gone through a lot. Not as much as a 40-year-old AK in the Kush Mountains of Afghanistan, but it's been through a lot for a teenage boy that just went out in the woods with it and had a lot of fun. So that's the SAR-1 Romanian AK-47. Not fully automatic. Thank you very much. So let's move along to our very first video in the segment, training with the 76. The very second video I posted was October the 7th, 2008. It's a couple of weeks after the first video, training with the 76. It was entitled Glock 17 9mm, and it's exactly that, a Glock 17 and 9x19mm Parabellum, Luger, NATO, whatever you want to call it. And it was at our old shooting site, and again, it was an older video shot somewhere in the ballpark of 16 to 17 years of age. It was right after I got some Russian BDUs, waist pack, things of that nature. And we were just doing some target practice, and it was just a video that I posted up there.
I heard they were over there this morning. Oh, dang, you got my bullet.
Smith & Wesson 76 submachine gun was the same gun from the very first video, which is a Smith & Wesson Model 76 9mm submachine gun, the only full auto gun that has ever been in my hands on any video. But it's just as easily controlled on the shoulder. Ever. Period. It also makes it easier to bring in flight.
Ready?
Don't fall asleep or we'll mutilate your genitals.
Now we get to move along to one of my favorite clips of all time that has ever been on the channel, because it was a lot of fun to do it. I shot a unique weapon that a lot of people don't know exists. Had a lot of fun doing it, and it was pretty much we were just goofing off. And I want you get the safety Nazis on here. It's improper shooting. You have no backstop. You have blah 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 blah. Well, there's only one reason why I train with those guns. It is fun, but if they are ever needed, if this country ever has the call for patriots to stand up and defend liberty with their lives, to the last drop of blood, to the last breath in our lungs, that's what I will do. So, you can stand in one spot and take your careful aim and do your breathing exercises and squint your eyes, do all this meaningless dribble about shooting, or you can feel what it's like to move with your gun. Shoot while on the move. Take off in a dead run and try to hit something. Because if you're watching this to learn any kind of skill, and you talk to any operator, an officer, just a standard police officer or a special forces operator, you're going to come away with one thing. Does the enemy stand there like a paper target and wait for you? Oh, hold on, I've got to, gotta count my breaths and gotta do trigger control. No, they're not going to. You know what they're going to do? They're going to laugh. Or even if they don't laugh, they're still going to blow your head off. So that doesn't happen in real life. It's kind of like if you train for martial arts, but you're too afraid to spar because you don't want to get hurt. It's pretty much the same exact ordeal. So SKS meets the pesky target. We used a CZ52 and 7.62x25. We used a Colt 1911 and 38 Super. Now most people don't know that gun was even made or exists. It's not mine, it wasn't mine, I don't have it. I wish I did, I'd show it to you right now. SKS was an all Russian, all matching numbers. And let's just play that for you guys. M4 SOP mod. It's been watched, I think more than any other clip of the 2008 season. And yet again, that was just us having fun. You can cry and pop for shooting or whatever, but you know, I really don't know what to say at this point. Most of the people that want to bitch about safety probably have real pasty skin, living in mom's basement, probably touch themselves a little too much, you know what I mean? And I mean, you're just wasting your breath, or I guess you're just wasting your energy by typing to me. No one's ever been harmed doing what we do, despite what it looks like. As one of my favorite, I really don't know what exactly the title I would bestow upon the man, but he knows his AKs and goes by the name Sonny Kwizika, and he will train you. You can go to a live seminar, Beyond the Firearm DVDs, gospelofviolence.com is his website. You can get a lot of products from it. Yeah, I do believe in safety, having the safety on until you're ready to fire. That's if we're inside. If we are outside and we're on a live fire exercise and my gun is loaded even. I've been around guns longer than, well, most people I know. In the sense that I've been around them and handled them, shot them, known how to break them down, how to hit with them, been good with the weapons, know the history of the weapon, know everything about it. And if you'll notice, a lot of my videos, US style indoctrination, my fingers stay straight and outside the trigger guard. But at the same time, I'm completely comfortable with a loaded weapon with my finger inside the trigger guard. I'll walk and I'll run with it inside the trigger guard. It's not about taking your hand off the trigger until you're ready to fire. That's good for a child, for someone who doesn't know much about firearms. If you're serious about training, you're going to understand that not all situations are going to wait for everything that you've been taught about safety and about proper weapon handling. They're not going to, the factors just aren't going to wait. That's the reality of it. And you have to train for every possible outcome. And trust me, you can sit with a pen and paper in a room full of people, like-minded or not like-minded, and come up with a billion scenarios. Go find a complete stranger that's been in this, actually been in some combat. They're going to tell you about 10 situations you couldn't even dream of, couldn't even think of. So, enough with the safety. If they're old videos, get over it. Just get over it. AK-74, short little video. 4th of July 2008 is when it was shot, posted October the 7th or 8th, can't remember which, 2008, and that was the first time ever in my life I actually held an assault rifle and semi-automatic rifle and bump fired it. Not bad, but not great. Didn't do a great job at it. Got a lot better, obviously, and well, that was history, I guess, for me, for the channel, for me, and first time I ever bump fired my Bulgarian AK-74, and I got it on film.
Go.
Swarming around your political correct world isn't